Welcome to Fire Breathing Kittens, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Today is a special episode because we are joining our new member, Kes. Hi, Kes.
Hi! Kes is a humanoid falcon. Basically, she is a humanoid version of an American kestrel, but with arms. So she has arms, legs, and wings, and a long tail that drags behind her as she walks. And she usually wears a sort of tribal outfit with a tiki skirt, and not very much, because she has feathers. It covers everything, you know? And the skirt is unintentionally fashionable. So, yeah, basically like a female American kestrel wearing a skirt. She also has a bow and javelins. And lots of jewelry. Cheap jewelry.
Wonderful. You're a new addition to the Cran Box. What color would you be, and why?
What color would I be? So, what colors are there? Well, I like red because I like meat a lot. I also like blue because of the sky. So, probably red though, because sometimes that is all I see when I'm angry, or all that you see once I'm done with my enemies. So red.
Olive likes you so much. She brings out some dog meat from her pack and offers it to you.
Oh, okay. I haven't eaten in a week. Yeah, that should be good. It's a good snack. Thank you. What was your name again?
Olive. Hi. And
Oh.
I'm a bipedal crocodile.
Hi, Olive. I like you.
Animal people together. All right. Question 2 out of 15. Kes, what are your strengths?
She currently just like picks up the the meat and like tosses it up in the air and just swallows it. Strengths, you say? Well, I like to fight. I'm pretty good at it. I can fly, so I can go up really high and either shoot people from above or just see a lot of things from above. I am pretty good at sneaking as long as I keep my jewelry away, because it tends to jangle when I'm not sneaking. I also can hunt and find things in the wild. Those are the things that I can do best. Oh yes, and flying.
Oh, flying would be so cool. All right. On the flip side of that, what are your weaknesses?
Weaknesses. Weaknesses. Those are things you don't do very well, right? Or things that people say that you don't do well. Well, people have said to me that I am not the sharpest tool in the shed. I don't know what that means exactly. My beak can be very sharp if it needs to be, and so can my talons, you know? So I don't know what they mean by that, but I think they mean they're referring to intelligence. Yes, I don't remember things very well. And, what is that over there? That is it caught my eyes. It's very shiny. She kind of points to a glass in the far corner of the room. It's very shiny. What is that?
Yeah, that's a glass. I bring it over. Nusi has poured me a glass of chicken blood, and I bring 2, and I set down one in front of you as well.
Oh, what is this? Is this tomato juice? I've seen it before.
No. This is chicken blood. It is the house specialty. Dr. Crud III brings it in every week fresh.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try it. Drinks the blood. It is very good. It is better than water, I would say. I'm not one to drink blood usually, just straight from that. Unless there's something that's bleeding a lot, then I will eat it. But other than that, probably not. She kind of like looks around for a second. Is there something really shiny right next to her?
Yes. Nulisag is walking by, and he's like short, so from at the top of his head there's a bald spot, and it's passing right by you.
So Kes looks at it for a second and then like reaches out for a second and realizes it's part of his head. What are you asking?
Nulisag has missed death by inches. Okay, question 4. Kes, where did you grow up?
It was very far away from here. I had to fly. They told me it was thousands of miles away when I told them where it was. So, I had to go southeast to get here in this country of Guaso. I came from a tribe of orcs on a mountain. Oh, the name is very difficult to pronounce. It is Kiklimbar. The mountain Kiklimbar. Even for me, it is difficult. For other people, it's almost impossible. And there was the tribe of orcs, the Neruk tribe of orcs. They raised me there. And I left a while ago because I want to find new things, I guess. And I came here after traveling a very long way. So I'm from very far away, not from this country.
Okay. Is your quest for shiny things why you wanted to join the Fire-Breathing Kittens Guild?
Oh, yes. I heard that there are guilds like this that offer shiny things in exchange for doing services or favors to people, and sometimes those involve fighting. So I feel like that those could play to my strengths a lot. I also like meeting new people, as long as they aren't evil, and they aren't like bad, and tracking down monsters, all that kind of stuff. So that is one reason I want to join, because of shiny things, also because of meeting new people and just doing stuff and exploring. I do like to explore a lot.
Yeah, exploration. Yes. Question 6. If you were given a 1-minute advertisement time spot during the annual Nikkimoy fighting tournament, sort of like a sporting tournament, like a Super Bowl, if you will, that everyone watches, what would you fill it with, Cass?
An advertisement? What would it be for? Would it be for this guild? Or what would it be for?
Anything you choose.
Oh, okay. I mean, an advertisement. Let's see. 1 minute. Well, I would do an advertisement for this guild, I guess. I would just go and find a lot of shiny things, either from buying them or just finding them around, Like, if I just find them on someone's arm and I can take it off, I will just take it, Or just anywhere. Yeah, I'll just find a bunch of shiny things, and then I will go to the stadium thing and probably go around and fly around and drop those shiny things in the crowd and say that if you join the Fire-Breathing Kittens, you can have these things, a lot of them. And basically just do 1 hour, like 1 minute, not 1 hour. I could do 1 hour of flying and shiny things. Depends on how many I collect. But I would do just a minute of flying around and doing weird things in the air and dropping things. Yeah, that's what I would do.
You would be a crowd favorite, and then some people would be like, oh, hey, look, it's my stuff back. Yeah. All right. We're almost halfway through. Question 7 is, what do you like doing in your spare time?
In my spare time, well, I like to just fly around and see what I can see, There is this thing, I've seen people looking at pieces of papers, like stapled together. I don't really do that. I think that they're called books. I don't really, I don't think I can sit for hours and look at that thing and just flip the pages. I have to be doing something, So that's one thing I don't do, but everything else, I guess I just fly around and just do whatever I feel like in the moment. I usually have a lot of spare time, so it's usually good.
Yeah. All right. Question 8. What things in life are still a mystery to you?
How people can have a diet with only vegetables and not eating meat.
Yeah.
Besides herbivores. But people who aren't herbivores. I guess. That is one mystery. There are a lot of things. Why the sky is blue and not red all the time? Or it is red sometimes, but not usually. What else? Oh, magic. I've met some people who can do magic, and I can do a tiny bit of it, but I don't understand it one bit. Like, usually when I do magic, it's just because I set my mind on something, I want to do something, and then suddenly it happens. I don't know.
Yeah, oh gosh, they're doing things like fireballs, and I'm like, whoa, I don't know how they're doing that.
Yeah, like, where did the fire come from? How you just conjured a lot of fire like that? It's so confusing. Oh yeah, and when people do that with water, that is even more confusing. Like, just making water from nothing.
And Aaron does this thing where he like just waves his hands a little bit and the water flows wherever he wants it. I'm like, wow, I don't know what you're doing.
That sounds really cool. I like water. I like taking baths and stuff like that. But as for swimming, not really my thing. Oh, that's another weakness, I guess. Swimming is not really my thing. Going underwater, I cannot see very well underwater.
Yeah. All right. Question 9. What's your annoying habit, Kess?
Annoying habit. Well, sometimes people get really angry and I have to fight them. If I see a shiny thing and I just grab it and it happens to be theirs. Like, when I grew up, everything was kind of shared. Like like all the children, all of the partners. I mean, everything belonged to everyone, you know? So if I take something from someone and they don't want it, yeah, that tends to annoy people a little bit.
Guess is a kleptomaniac barbarian bird. Oh, I love it. Okay, I broke character there. Sorry, it's funny. You know that bird exists, though. Like, everyone with a pet parrot is like, yeah. Okay. All right, question 10. Do you speak any other languages?
Yes, I do, actually. Common is not the language I learned first. I learned it only recently, like a couple years ago, maybe. I know Orcish, and I also know a language that birds use, like bird people use. For some reason, when I met someone who looked like an eagle, like, you know, like me, but eagle format, and they spoke that language to me, I could understand them, even though they were an eagle. They told me it is called Arakokra, that language. I also can speak to birds and other elementals. I know Auran.
That's very useful. All right, question 11 out of 15. We're approaching the end. Where would you like to visit?
Pretty much anywhere that isn't underwater, I guess. And isn't in a dark, very cramped space. So I don't have any particular places that I would like to visit, because I like visiting everything I can. But places that I don't like visiting, yeah, it would be those ones. Underwater or in a very small, cramped space.
Okay, we'll avoid those ones. Question 12. Do you like pickles?
Pickles. That is something I've heard of, but I've never tried them. What are they exactly? Because I've heard the term before. But what are pickles?
Oh man. Okay. It's like Olive is looking upwards and like rows of pickles are shining in her imagination. Okay, so you take a jar.
Cass looks to where you're looking.
There's nothing
expectantly.
there. Yeah. You take a jar and you put a vegetable in there. It could be like a cucumber or like a radish or whatever vegetable you want. Beets, anything. If you like it, you can pickle it. Onions, and then you stick it in there with a bunch of salt and spices, and you like add a little bit of water and you shake the whole thing, and then you wait for a long time with the lid on the jar. And when time passes, you walk away and you come back, and it's crunchy and juicy and tangy and salty.
How much time would that be? Like 5 minutes?
Like a month?
A month?
Yeah.
For food? To wait for food for a month? Wow, that is very strange. I mean, it sounds interesting, but waiting a month for food, it seems like too much for me. I can barely wait 5 minutes. If I'm hungry, I'll just eat the thing raw if they didn't cook it already.
That's fair. Yep. The beet has to survive to go into the pickle jar, and I could eat it beforehand. Yep.
Unless you pickle meat, have you ever tried pickling meat? Or you know of anyone who's tried that?
If you pickle the meat for like 12 hours and then you cook it, it tastes better. But I get impatient before much time has passed.
Yes, I can understand that. I'm like that too, Olive. You seem to know about food. That is a good thing to know about.
Thanks. I just thought of a pickled meat recipe. So you go on a beach and you dig a hole with a shovel and you take like a salmon and you stick it in the hole and you cover it with the cold, salty sand, and you come back like a month later and you have gravlax.
Oh, so you can pickle salmon.
Yeah. You gotta take the guts out first. Yeah.
I see. I'll probably just... Yeah, I can do that with my beak.
Okay. Anyway, but yes, food. Food is good. Anyway, so question 13. A penguin walks through that door right now wearing a sombrero. What does it say, and why is it here?
A penguin. Penguin is a type of bird, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And sombrero, I'm pretty sure I've seen someone wearing it. It is a very big hat, right? Made of kind of straw with a bunch of decorations on it. So, yeah. A penguin wearing a sombrero. Well, it would be looking for fish, so it would say, "Hey, where is the fish I ordered?" And then for some reason, I'm picturing this kind of food with a layer of bread with fish in it, and also a bit of cabbage, I think it is, some vegetables in there, and it will ask for one of those. I don't know what it's called, but it'll probably ask for one of those, or just, hey, where's my fish at? So yeah, that's probably what it would say.
Fish Reuben over here. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here to translate for the penguin. In the past, most people haven't been able to talk to the penguin, so that's good. We can finally understand what it wants. It's Fish Reuben. Yeah. Second to last question. What would you like remembered about you?
What would I like remembered about me? Well, I guess that I was, it depends on who's remembering me, of course. If it is my friends, the other people in the guild, I guess I want them to remember that I am nice, I guess, and friendly. I don't want to be remembered so much by when I fight. I tend to get a little bit overboard in the violence section. I don't want to be remembered for that. But I want my enemies to remember me for that. So if someone is remembering, oh, who is Kess? And it is my enemy, I want them to remember, oh, it is Scary Bird. I'm not a very big bird. I'm only 4'9". But Scary Bird that bit me. Or bit my friend to death.
Yeah.
It depends on who's remembering me, I guess.
That's great. Yes. All right. And very last question. Kess, what is one message you would give to your fans?
Fans. Fans like the admirers, or fans like these? And then she kind of like fans her wing out and like fans herself with it.
The people who follow the Fire Breathing Kittens Guild.
Yes. Oh yes, if someone is being mean to you and you don't like them, it is okay to punch them sometimes. If you're stronger than them, you can punch them.
Olive wholeheartedly agrees.
Yeah, that is, I guess, the thing I would say to people.
All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. Thank you for joining us today, Kess.
Yeah, thank you, Olive. I learned a lot about pickles. And where is that penguin? Maybe I can translate for him.
And then Olive and Kess go to eat fish sandwiches with the penguin. Thank you for joining us today, and you'll see Kess on an upcoming adventure. Bye-bye.
Bye.